Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing a-okay. We are coming off the back of a win for us. Obviously, I've got Rankin here. Obviously, he is a Boca Juniors fan, so he's going to get into that in just a second. But before that, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. Please go over to his channel. It will be added in the title anyway. But either way, please go over there. Obviously, I believe I'm right by saying that a watch along, and there's obviously going to be more content coming. So yeah, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. And I'm going to be quiet. This is your turn to speak. This is your fan cam to give your opinion. What did you think of the game, mate?
Well, it was very back and forth with the emotions for sure. I think that during the first 30 minutes or so, we were absolutely dominated by Bayern. You guys were all over the place. We had a lot of trouble trying to stop. We were doing a good job at containing Olise on the left, but once Limer joined the fray, it was quite hard for us to try and contain them both, and you were finding a lot of space on that side. You had this disallowed goal, and then just an easy goal for Harry Kane to score early on. The clearance from Advíncula not good enough down the middle, and easy goal for you guys to take the lead. And after that, I thought that Bayern were closer to getting a second than we were getting an equalizer. It wasn't like until that 30th minute that Boca actually tried to show some intent. Zenon with the free kick, and then we had another chance forcing a few saves from Neuer, but it wasn't nearly good enough for us to get anything going in that game. And it wasn't until the second half that Boca actually turned it up. We were defending a bit better with our low block and actually trying to hit on the counter-attack, and then the moment of brilliance from Merentiel, who had already scored in the game against Benfica, who we highlighted on the preview. And yeah, amazing run in behind Ta, amazing move against Stanisic, facing Neuer, great finish. And suddenly it's 1-1 and the hopes are up again because we were on 2 points. And if we beat Auckland, then that puts us in a great position to progress out of the group. But yeah, it just had to happen that Bayern were gonna come get us. The clock, I was mentioning this in my watch, the clock was ticking so slowly at that moment. Like it seemed like the time didn't pass whatsoever, and it was just a messy play inside the box. We lose track of where you guys were. The ball lands at Olise, and first touch, moment of brilliance from him. He gets the goal to give you guys the win, and yeah, we never had a chance to recover after that. I think that the game was pretty much over from then on. And it sucks because we played another fantastic game against one of the world's best teams, something that I wasn't expecting us to do before the tournament. I thought that we were coming here to get embarrassed by the European teams, and we actually put up a great fight against both of the European teams. But in both occasions, we let it slip in the final minutes, and now it's just all or nothing in the final match day, and it sucks. But at least the players can hold their heads up high. The fans turned up as always, and I'm overall happy with the performance. I'm just disappointed that the result couldn't go our way for the slightest of margins.
Yeah, no, and I understand where you're coming from 1,000. You definitely could have got something out in that game. I felt like first half we could have scored more goals. Second half I thought we were a bit lethargic. But this is a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you think you would have done a lot better if you had Edison Cavani?
Honestly, no, not really, because when you look at the types of chances that we were trying to go for, we were always trying, especially in the first half, to go for these long balls over the top and try to win the aerial duel. In the first half, we just were not winning all duels whatsoever, and every time we tried to go into the space, Neuer was always there as the sweeper keeper, as the last sort of defense for you guys to try and bail you guys out. So we were always trying to hit on the counter-attack, taking advantage of your high line to go onto the space. And the thing is that Cavani is not only old, but he's also carrying a knock. And so if we would have tried to play that sort of game, we need someone quick to go and try and expose that space. And so Cavani would just be like a post inside the box, someone that you can cross it in and try to get a header or try to create a chance. And he maybe could have finished one of those chances that we had inside the box. But like the reality is that we were trying to exploit the space, and Cavani was just not the man for the occasion. We saw what Merentiel was able to do with his pace and with spacing behind your line. So I think that the tactics were there. Like, we just lost on the individual. Like, we were not winning our duels, and in the end, it was a moment of brilliance that decided the game. So tactically and with the player selection, there's nothing to argue about. I think that we did the right thing, and it just wasn't our day.
It's not the result. Yeah. No, I get you. Well, if I'm right by saying, and I could be wrong, you got a draw from the first game, and then obviously now a loss. So if we beat Benfica, and I said if if we beat Benfica, and then you beat Auckland by a good amount of goals, there is still a chance, right? I know that they
obviously
beat today by 6, I believe. They scored 6 today, so I believe there is still a chance.
Yeah, there's still a chance. Obviously, Benfica getting those 6 goals puts a lot of pressure on us, because now we have 7 goals of difference that we have to overcome. And a drawing goal difference is not enough, because the next tiebreaker is fair play. And in the first game, we got 2 red cards. So we're already behind in fair play. So we have to overcome 7 goals of difference. So basically, if you were to beat Benfica by a single goal, we have to score 7 against Auckland. And, they are amateurs. They are a bad team, and we should be beating them every single time. 7 goals is hard against any team. You have to be very, very clinical with your chances, and I think we have to score early, and after we score, the floodgates were open. But obviously there's still everything to play for, and we have to do our job, and after that it's up to you to lend us a hand in that final match day. We're gonna be there watching, but we just had to make it super difficult for ourselves in the final match day.
No, I'm with you. Obviously, I know you didn't get the result that you wanted today. Who would your man of the match be, though?
Man of the match, well, I think that Bayern were by far the better team on the day. I think that you were the deserved winners, of course. We just had that one moment, but because of that moment of brilliance, my man of the match is Merentiel, just because of that one goal that he created basically out of nothing. As a cohesive unit, I think that Bayern were the better team, but I don't know if there was any standouts from Bayern, at least from your side, that you would say, oh, this guy clearly won us the game. You could say that Olis with that final goal obviously was the difference maker, but I don't know if there's anyone from Bayern that really stands out in the way that Merentiel really stood out for Boca in this game.
I think the only thing I could say would probably, because of stat wise, Harry Kane, because he got the assist and the goal. But I agree with what you're saying. In there. 1000. So thank you so much for coming on, mate. Again, people, let me get rid of this banner so they can see the thing. It's going to be linked in the title anyway, but if in case you want to type it, let me get rid of that. There it is, just there. Rank Talks Ball. Go over, hit the subscribe button, and show support as always. Again, thank you so much for coming on, mate. I know it's late, and man. Until then.
No, thank you for having me.
100%. Anytime. Hopefully you get through, bro, and I mean that generally. I really, really hope so, because showing that passion rather than it just being European teams, man. But the European teams. But smash the likes, people. Hit the subscribe button. Check him out. And until then, yes, I'm here.